Oh yeah, I'm Stephen Costello, attempting the 22.2 Masters League Challenge. Just going to show you some of the weights, and that's 10 foot up there. That's for the wall balls. The wall ball I'm using, you can see it's 6 kg. That's the kettlebell 20. You can see here 2.5, got 5s, 10 kg. And you've got 10 kg here on the bar. Okay. 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 It's going with 75. 10. 2 10s and a 5 on each. And a 2.5. Okay, go on.
The iconic Route 66. Visit the Sunshine State of Florida. Experience the tastes and sounds of the Deep South. Or get up close and personal with bears and whales in dramatic Canada. Visit AmericanHolidays.com or drop into our Exchequer Street store and let us tailor-make your next adventure. Plus, all bookings come with American Holidays booked with confidence guarantee. American Holidays. Possibilities unlimited.
While Latsa and Gaeilge are her hunkin, tackling Forest na Gaeilge le pobl, daoine, grúpaí agus agriachtaí, an Gaeilge are her hunkin ar fud Ellen na Heron. If you would like to promote more Irish in your community or business, organise summer camps, festivals or youth projects through Irish and much more, there's support and funding available through Forest na Gaeilge. Find out more at forestnagaeilge.ie. Is she our Jan Haney?
The Last Word with Matt Cooper. Today FM. It all happens here.
In the many years he's been contributing to The Last Word here in Today FM, this may be the most difficult task we have ever posed to Conor Gallagher, the crime correspondent of the Irish Times. Because, Conor, we want you to turn fashion correspondent and describe the new Garda Síochána uniform.
I was afraid that you were going to ask me that, Matt. Well, it's a bold move, I suppose you could say. People might have seen the pictures of the uniform online today. And it's far more casual, I think is fair to say, uniform. Moving away from the old-fashioned tunic that the guards wore. They'll now be wearing a blue kind of polo shirt with a large Garda crest on the side and the epaulets on the shoulders. And then over it they'll be wearing a soft kind of shell suit jacket is what they call it. It's not a million miles away from the kind of sportswear you'd find in the Middle Island Middle, but presumably a little bit better quality. That's not meant as a criticism, by the way. I'm a big fan of that sportswear. It was kind of fresh in top half and dark bottom half. I mean, it looks perhaps far more suited to chasing a criminal down a road than the current, blue shirt and necktie and heavy tunic. The Garda cap is being retained, so the standard Garda cap is being retained. The Garda said in recognition of its unique and distinctive element of the Garda uniform, but everything else pretty much is being changed and is a lot more casual, more reminiscent of kind of uniforms you might see around the continent in, say, the Netherlands or France or Italy, where the police kind of wear more that casual, sporty kind of uniform at the front line.
But I suppose as well the fluorescent yellow is to try and increase the visibility of the Gardaí as they go about their job.
Yeah, and I think it will certainly do that. I mean, Gardaí from the road policing unit and other units have their big yellow big jackets that you'll see at checkpoints and stuff, especially at night. but this will be the front. This will be the guard on the beat will be wearing these kind of fluorescent colours on a day-to-day basis. So front people of Garda rank, sergeants and inspectors are going to be getting these uniforms. The 13,000 Gardaí out of the nearly 15,000 strong force. The upper ranks will retain the existing uniforms, so there will be kind of a distinction between the superintendents and the assistant commissioners and commissioners and the kind of more frontline Gardaí.
I even noticed looking at the full photographs supplied to me that they still seem to have the hobnail boot type approach rather than giving them runners for chasing after people on the streets. And also sort of like workman trousers. There's enough side pockets that you could use loads of tools you could put there.
Yeah, I thought combat trousers went out of fashion maybe 20 years ago, but the guards are bringing them back in. Again, this is something that Gardaí would have called for over the years. You know, the standard, the current kind of slacks that they wear are very suitable for kind of the rough and tumble of frontline policing. So these will be a lot handier, a lot harder wearing, and a lot easier to maintain. I mean, there's very, very high standards for Garda uniform in how they have to maintain it. So these will be a little bit easier to maintain than the old style kind of more formal stuff.
The Gardaí, do they get a number of uniforms each member, or do they have to bring them home and wash them every night and have them ready for use the following day?
Yeah, I mean, every guard will get their uniform, which, you know, you see them wearing at parades and funerals and that sort of thing, and they'll get their frontline uniform. And of course, other Gardaí, such as bicycle Gardaí or those in the armed support units or dog units, kind of have adapted uniforms as well to suit their needs. So every guard will have at least probably two uniforms.
And they're supplied. Do they have to buy them for themselves, or are they supplied?
No. They'd be supplied. I'm not sure what the cost is of replacing the new uniforms or bringing in the new uniforms yet. I imagine it's quite significant in that it's a wholesale replacement. And actually, it's only the third time the Guard uniform has been changed fully since the foundation of the state 100 years ago. So the first uniform had a cape, had that old hard hat that was worn by the English constables. Then that was maintained for many decades, and then in the 80s a slightly adapted uniform was introduced, and now that's on the way out. We've got this modern fluorescent uniform, and were other smaller changes made throughout the years. So new jackets might be replaced, but this is only the third wholesale replacement of the uniform in a century.
Thank you very much. Conor Gallagher, Irish Times crime correspondent. Sport all the way till 7. Rugby and Gaelic football after this.
The Last Word with Matt Cooper.
Unbelievable power, precision, and a proud sponsor of Irish Rugby.
Dermot and Dave.
On today's show, we learned that Dermot is the foreign exchange student from hell. My mother made me bring smoked salmon, and obviously it had been on the go for quite a while. And it was all like white stuff on the top of it. And then they went, this is normal? And I was like, okay, I have a choice here. I can say, I'm just giving you a moldy present, or I can say, oui, say normal. And they all ate it, and I said, I'm grand.
Dermot and Dave.
With Woodies.
Weekdays from 9 a.m.
Today FM.
In 2011, we made the first Revive Active supplement in Norway. Now, it's Ireland's #1 dietary supplement, used all over the world by people who want to get more instead of life. Wherever you are in life, there's a Revive Active super supplement to support your immune system, heart, joints, energy, and even to help you through the menopausal years. Ask in your local health store or pharmacy about Revive Active and find out why more people rely on Revive Active super supplements to get the most out of life. Visit reviveactive.com.
At Peugeot, we're known for our exciting range of award-winning cars and SUVs. Now we've created a range that's electrifying. The fully electric E208, striking and distinctive. The fully electric E2008 compact SUV, smooth and spacious. And the 3008 plug-in hybrid, combining advanced electric and petrol engine technology. To book a test drive at your nearest Peugeot dealer, visit Peugeot.ie.
You can pick up all the ingredients for a great deal at Tesco Mobile.
like the amazing Samsung Galaxy A52s 5G, free for just €30 a month on our bill pay plan. That's a saving of $149.99. Plus, you'll even get 99% network coverage. This is Supermarket Mobile. Tesco Mobile. Every little helps. Visit us in-store or search Tesco Mobile. T's and C's apply. 24-month contract payable by direct debit. 99% population coverage. See tescomobile.ie for full plan details and T's and C's.
Before you get the keys to your new home, you'll need to choose good value mortgage protection. At VHI, our dedicated team can really help manage the process for you. Bring you up to get on with planning your big move. You could say our team is the key to your mortgage protection. Call us or search VHI Mortgage Protection for a quote. Terms and conditions apply. VHI Healthcare Act trading as VHI Healthcare is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland and is tied to Zurich Life Assurance PLC for VHI Mortgage Protection.
The last word with Matt Cooper.
JFM.
All happens here.
So, already next weekend's game between France and Ireland is being billed as potentially the decider for the Six Nations Championship, even for a Grand Slam. So what do Ireland do going into that game? Paul Wallace, do they make changes to the team? Because there are people saying that Robbie Henshaw and Ian Henderson are available, likely to be available, they'll be fit for the weekend. Do they go back into the starting 15? Hello, Paul? Oh, we seem to have lost Paul. Matt Williams, you might as well take that. We seem to have lost Paul.
I don't think they're going to the starting 15, Matt. I think that 15 have earned their right to stay there. It wasn't a perfect display, but wow, it was a very good display against Wales. And what makes it even better is they know that 15 can get better. But I do think there's a pretty strong argument, depending on the fitness and the coaches.
22.2 complete. Cheers, guys.
And Henderson coming on the bench if Earls is also out, which I am led to believe he is. But Henshaw and Henderson could definitely come on the bench, for Hume and perhaps Bear might drop out. And